Hello. For replay purposes, if you would like to like, subscribe, hit the little bell, that would be so great. I would appreciate it very much. If you don't know, the motto of my channel is I have mediocre content, but I deliver it with enthusiasm. Thank you. Earth! Hello, Earth. My girl. I gotta do this before Jenny Jin Jin goes live. Oh, Vicky. Oh, Peggy. Oh, Penny Pimp Daddy. Oh, beautiful. Come on. Hey, Boomer, baby. How are y'all today? Hey, Sarah. Hey, Fitty One. Fitty. Hey, Prissy Penny Pinto. Hello. I do not. I just threw his hair up and smacked a little spackle on so I wouldn't scare y'all too much. It is sleeting down here like crazy. They've already my daughter's already got a 2-hour delay tomorrow. Okay. I never lose hope. I know. We just have to decide on the book we want to. I had to leave Flavor's chat. I was getting well, you know what? Here's the thing. We've been Dawn Marie, how you doing, babe? We've been dealing with Bombshell for years now. Probably I want to say 2 or 3. And hey Susan, yay! Curious AF, how are you, love? It's Dawn Marie. Hello. It is so when I watch every hey Sarah, my sweet, I miss you too. I miss you too, my love of crafts. Celeste, my love. But watching people teach classes on Bombshell, we've been there, we done that. I can't do it no more. I can't do it no more. Not doing it. So book club. Everybody has shown an interest in starting a book club, and I would love to do it. Now I've shown the 2 books that I got. Hey, Tennessee lady. I've got Spare is coming Tuesday. That's Prince Harry's book. And then I've got the Blood and Ink. Hey, Clancy Sweets. I've got Blood and Ink, which let me share. Just hold on. I'm going to share. I'm going to go over here and share this real quick. I didn't do it. Here we go. Share this. Okay, as you see, I would like to keep these books down to at least 25 and under, but as close or, as under that as we could get. Because, listen, books are a luxury nowadays, I mean, anything over $20 is a luxury. And because I have Prime, I didn't pay shipping on any of these books. So, but let me go here. So the audiobook is free with the Audible trial. And the Audible trial is 30 days, I think. And here you see the Kindle, but under here you see right here, read with our free app. I don't know what that means. So then I went over here to the other book. Hold on, you're gonna there's my glasses my readers that I bought. This one, again, this, and y'all can read this, The Scandalous Jazz Age Double Murder That Hooked America on True Crime. We all came together on true crime. So, okay, if you look here, you see the hardcover. They don't have it. Their paperback isn't coming out till September of 2023. So there was no need. The used books are like, the cheapest one here looks like it's $17, $17.38. But then if you add in the shipping, it will probably be more or right at. But then there's always the Kindle. And then there's the audiobook, the free with our Audible trial, and read free with our Audible app. So there's that. I'm trying to. And then there are also Audible books free on YouTube, I know, and I'll have to look for another. Hey, Rasta, I'm sorry, I was over on the other page. Hey, Sage. So, trying to keep it, Harry will be on Good Morning America. He's supposed to be on 60 Minutes tonight. Hey, Simon. Hey, Bay. Hey, Ella. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me go. I was on the other page. I couldn't see anything over here. Hey, Salty. You have it coming too. So can we just agree? Hey, Ellie, can we just agree that we'll just do Prince Harry first? Because a lot of people kind of have that coming. You do, Vicky. All right. So we'll just agree that this time we'll do Spare. And I thought about how, like, often, reading it and then getting it together. Hey, Kara, if I missed anybody, I am so sorry. Yeah, Blood and Ink's going to be real good. And I haven't, ain't crazy nurse. Yeah, Spare, I think, would be easier. And then I thought, all right, so, because I know, hey, Ann, I know people have different, opportunities to read. So somebody might not be able to just take it and read it like that. So I don't know if you want to do. I thought it'd be kind of cool if we did about 3 to 5 chapters and just have a book club meeting on Sundays. If that would be something, so that way we could kind of share, because I think this book is going to be explosive in the stuff that it covers, and I don't want to wait until all the way through to discuss it. So we think about like Sundays at 4:30, 4 or 5, maybe 6, something like that, to discuss it. And let's just do. So it won't come out till Tuesday. So how about the next Sunday? We'll just do the first 3. Hey, Fairy. Hey, Fairy Dairies. We do the first 3 chapters and just discuss and bounce off. Would y'all be good to that? I think we're going to do Spare Nurse. And I went over to Amazon, and it's got a lot of options. There's a free trial you can get of Audible book, and that's for 30 days. That's more than enough time. I mean, because obviously you have more time to do it audibly. Hey, that Helen. I think it's going to be 2. I think it's going to be, yes, we need to have cheese and wine and fruit. So that would be really interesting. And then if y'all have books that you want to suggest, we can do that. But I think the first one needs to be Spare. And even look, if y'all don't have the book and you just want to come and see what we think of it, get some information, and get it yourself, that'd be great. I may be working at the hospital. I'll be patient. All right, well, we can. So I'm just trying to think of the best day. Like, I know people, they like the old days when everybody was off on the weekends. I think it would be cool too. I think it would be cool. I'm not going to be able to read it and keep it in. I'm going to have to talk about it every week. And I'm going to have to, I didn't bring it down here. Well, I don't have it yet. I got my other, I told y'all that every year when I go to Myrtle Beach, I go to the Gay Dolphin and I get postcards that I use as bookmarks for the rest of the year. And so I went and picked out my vintage card I'm going to use for this book, and my card I'm going to use for that book. You don't work. Okay. All right. Hey, Pray, how are you? Welcome. We're talking about the new book, Spare, which is Prince Harry's, I guess you call it, his autobiography or his biography or whatever. And it's coming out Tuesday. We're going to have a book club about it. And then after that, we'll pick other books. Always under $25, free if we can get it. So, because like I said, $20 right now in this economy, $20 is a luxury. So we're going to try to keep it right under there. Hey, Donna. And then just take like I always love the time my reading time, especially when things are just like booming, you know what I'm saying? And you're gonna order it tonight, yay! um, oh, you don't want to read it? Well, we're gonna change it up, but our first one for the our first book for our book club will be the Spare, and then after that, I don't know how long you've been around. I have and I don't mean we don't need to the book that I bought we don't need to read. I mean that's up to y'all. But pray it's called Blood and Ink, and it's a story about a jazz time double murder that started America's love with true crime. True story, and that'll be. You know what, Vicky? If I could, I would. I think I might. I could. I would. Yeah, needing a break. Um, I mean, like I said before, drama is fun to a point. Then it just gets to where it's like, oh, jeez, haven't we talked about this already? Haven't we addressed this already? So let's talk about. I would love to be talking about somebody else's drama, which is Prince Harry's and Prince William and all them. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm going to be sitting at the end of my driveway with my little thing of hot chocolate and waiting patiently on the mailman to bring my book. So if Sunday we can, well, let's just because if you're gonna order it tonight, let's see. You can order it tonight. You probably get it by Tuesday. I'm trying to think. We'll just discuss the first couple chapters on Sunday, just to let everybody get it. Yeah, well, I'm just exactly. There you go, Pray. I mean, like I said, there's nothing wrong with drama. We love it, but sometimes it's just you need a little break. You just need a little break, a little you time, because that's when I read. It's my time. I can, I can go back to whatever time I want to go back to. And State of Disorder. Yeah, if you have Prime, you should. I used to read all the time. I'm obsessed with you get a true crime books. That's a perfect see, Ellen. That's perfect. I think of my I really do think of my books as like little trophies. That's why I will never have a Kindle. I will never. No. I like the trophy. Like I like to read it and have a trophy. And I have mailed some people. Hey Hazel, my love. I have mail different people my books, and it's like, yeah, I don't know if y'all know what that is. Like, I'm like sending you my trophy. Amazon, yeah, it'll come out on the audio, I guess. Well, obviously, the 10th. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's called Spare. Hey Denise, it's called Spare. Here, I'll show it to you. Hold on. Hold on, love. I'll show you. Let me go back. Hold on. This is the book, Pray, that I was talking about that I got. That is going to be really good. It's a pretty good sized book too. And then we're gonna look down here. Here it is, Spare. There you go, and it's Prince Harry. So, Hazel, I hope you've been doing good. Read the book before you see the movie. You're damn right about that. You're right about that because the only book that I think was as good as the only movie I thought was as good as the book is Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. The movie was just as good as that. Hey, Ange. I always wished I was a reader, but I'm not. If you found the right, here's the thing. It's finding the right thing that you want to read. Oh, love her grace. Thank you. We can do a Stephen King. I'm not opposed to it at all. I'm not opposed to an Agatha Christie. I'm not opposed to anything. But yeah, the only movie that I think lived up to the book was Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. That they were right on along, So yeah, but we can absolutely do. It's open up. We can read anything we want to read. Just give a suggestion. They're always better because you know why, Tennessee lady? Because your imagination and my imagination is always better than having it laid out. I'll have heroes and villains in my head, and I know exactly what they look like, and I know exactly what the room's like. And then when you see someone else's interpretation, it's kind of like, no, that's not right. You didn't do that right. You didn't do that right. Well, we can do them. Christy, hey, you love the Twilight books and the movies. Yeah. All right, I have a confession. I've never read that book, and I've never seen one of those movies. Do you want another confession? I'll give it to you. I'm gonna go. I have never read or watched a Harry Potter movie. No Shakespeare. No Crazy Nurse. No. I have never read and or watched a Harry Potter movie. I think I should probably be embarrassed, but I don't know. I don't know. You haven't either, Vicky? Okay, good. I haven't. I know State of Disorder, I know. And I had teenage to young adult children at the time. Every one of them was popular. And I've bought them the books and the movies, whatever, but I haven't never seen one in my life. Yeah, the movies are amazing. I don't know. A lot of people love Harry Potter. And when I make this admission, I get hate. And I don't blame you. Ellen's with me. Good. Pirate Calypso gets so mad at me because I have never seen Pirates of the Caribbean. Are you gonna watch it? Watch it. I've never seen it. Never seen it. Sorry. But I've seen every old movie ever. But I just haven't seen it. I'll sit with my head. I'll sit with my head hung low. I know, Susan. I know. I know. Or them little Hobbit. What's the little Hobbit things? What is the Hobbit thing? I've never read or seen that book either. Sorry, I don't know what that means. Like those little the hell are those little things? Oh, the something ring. I don't know. I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you. I've never done them, but I will. What is the ring things? I've seen the books, Simon, but I've never read one. I don't think. I always stick to biographies, true crime, old Hollywood. So I need to kind of, I need to get my, I'm sorry. I need to kind of open my, go a little off my route there and do something a little different. So reading these different books, because I know we'll have different, ideas. I got to get out of my comfort zone and push it and go out something else, So I'm quite willing. I can't wait. I think we're gonna have fun. 7, how you doing, babe? You love Johnny Depp, and I'm gonna tell Pirate. You've never seen it either. I've never seen it. Well, then, all right. Everybody's saying how much they love Dean Koontz books, so that'll be great. You read Gone with the Wind again? Do you want to know something, Hazel? You probably don't, but I'm going to tell you anyway. So my grandmother is 100 years old. She's getting to be on the 23rd of this month. She'll be 101 years old. And she and my grandfather, when they first got married, moved to Cincinnati, Ohio. Odd because now the great grandson that my grandfather was named for has met his true love, who is in Cincinnati, Ohio. But anyway, so every time we drive up there, which was last year and this year, she lived over on a certain section, but she tells the story. Her and my grandfather waited in line at the premiere. At the premiere, shit, hold on. I'm sorry, hold on. We don't know. Okay. My grandfather and my grandmother waited in line the night it premiered in Cincinnati. And it was cold. She said it was so cold. She had on a dress, obviously, like they do. And they waited for, I can't remember how many hours, but they saw it. They saw it. And so every time I even see the word, we in for that? Okay. That's a movie that I love, and I wish I had read the book. If there's no, I might do it. You never know. I don't know. I think that just is a little something that we can all have fun with, and it not be drama based. At least not on our side of it. It could be drama about something that we have absolutely no. It's nothing to do with us. Nothing to do with us. You have 100 days to break. Girl, wash your face with the nightstand. Okay, that's a good one. Thank you, Vicky. Don't you love history? I do. And my grandmother being 100, almost 101, because every time somebody talks to her about being 100, she'll go, I'm almost 101. She's got such to talk to her, and I think I've messaged this or mentioned this before. Hey, good ninja. Our book is going to be Spare, the Prince Harry. That's going to be our first one. And I can tell you here. Hold on, let me share. Let me share with you your options here. Because like I said, $20 is a luxury, and I know it. All right, so there it is. You can see there. So if you have Amazon Prime, it's $22.42. Because it doesn't come out till Tuesday, so there's no used ones available. The audiobook is free with your Audible trial, and the Kindle is $17.99, but up under it says read with our free app. So I don't know. Randy, are you gonna get it? Get it, Randy, get it, Randy, get it. How do you feel about Meghan and Harry? Okay, so I watched the documentary. And here's what I will say about that. The royal family, if you look at the territories and everything, and they're 80 some percent of their realm are people of color. Now, you now have a person of color coming into the royal family, hey, Rain Girl. So, and she resonated with a lot of people when they went on these different tours. She resonated with a lot of people. It was just kind of like Diana, right? Where, unlike Diana and Charles, when Diana would go down one side and Charles would go down the other, everybody was upset because Diana was on the other side. The difference between Meghan and Harry is both sides were happy that they were going. So they had an opportunity to connect. Now, if you believe the Crown, and if you believe how Charles is about attention not being on him, which I tend to believe that when you are the Prince of Wales and everyone clamored to see you all your life, and then you marry this girl and she becomes bigger than you, you're going to have a little resentment. Hey, Brantley. So, two, I think that Meghan said, and I believe her, that she did not get the memos on she had to wear hose. Do you remember when they are in their engagement photo shoot? She didn't have hose on, and it's a thing over there. Well, with the royal family that you always should have hose on. No one told her. No one told her. No one, Harry, when they're getting ready to go meet her, when he throws it on her, like, hey, oh, my grandma's here, we're going to meet her. I don't have to change my notification, but I love it. Anyway, so, oh yeah, Granny's here. You're going to get to meet her. Do you know how to curtsy? No. So, and then after, God, I don't know. I love the idea of William and Kate. I love the idea of her. I love the idea of them. I don't like the idea of them two, them fighting, and I don't like Harry, William, and Kate were like they were great together. Cupcake, I am too, Randy. I believe them. Hey, Uni, I believe that Harry left because he was so affected by his mother being hunted and lied about and lied to that he did decide, I've got to get you out of here. I've got to get. She was so depressed during her pregnancy that she didn't want to be there anymore. So I don't, maybe she is a bitch. I don't know. I hope not. I think he's protecting his family. That's what I think. I think he is protecting his family. And like I said, if Charles was a good, I always hope that Charles, you need to get your family back together before you worry about, being the king. Get your kids back together. Asking that, well, bring it up. And I don't know who did it, but I think in this book we're going to find out who brought up the question of how dark the children were going to be. That's a real fuck you from me, Harry. I'm glad you did not put up with it. So, and guess what? Them children are just as white as they can be. Y'all happy. One of them even got red hair. Yeah, I mean, when you watch, and if you will, they replay it all the time. It's when Harry, when Diana died and they were going to do the, follow the characters, William didn't want to do it. And he was old. He was, what, 14 or 15? He didn't want to do it. Did not want to do it. Harry always wanted to do it. So I don't know if it's that Harry's, when you have this, well, it's like King Edward, which would be Queen Elizabeth's uncle, who was was next in line, right? Her father was the spare. They had a lot of spares in that family. And he just had no clue. He wasn't cut out for it. For many reasons he wasn't cut out for it. He won't ever going to be king. In fact, his father said, by the time when I die, within 12 months, that boy's going to ruin himself. And he did in 11 months with Wallace Simpson. Oh, we could talk about Wallace Simpson. Oh, I got that book too. So anyway, I love Diana too. And Camilla, I can't. Shannon, rat me out. I'll rat you out. I'm gonna rat you out at the end of this damn live. I'm gonna text Pyra and say, guess what? You can believe it. Randy's gonna come and be a part of our book club. Randy, if you're still here, I can't. It's we're gonna get together every Sunday. Lies on lies on lies. Have you ever been told that you look like Sybil Shepherd? No, I haven't. Thank you, though. She's pretty. I want to fight Camilla, too. She is a homewrecker. Until the age of 80. Oh, really? Well, he almost there. Here, who Harry, people always talk about Harry not being Charles. He wouldn't. If you look at Harry and go look at Prince Philip at younger, the younger Prince Philip, they look just alike. They look just alike. He looks like Prince Philip when he was younger. There was even a picture of Charles with a beard from God, I don't know how long ago. I don't even know where I saw it, and he looked like Harry. I think so, Crazy Nurse. She made him normal, and like normal. They, just taking that time they went to Australia, uh, with Diana and Charles, and she insisted on bringing baby William. Insisted she wasn't going to leave him at home, and think she was a 19-year-old girl when she got married and 20 when she had her first child. And she had to buck that system and say, I'm leaving my baby here. So, I mean, it's sad because she could have done so much for the crown. And she did do a lot for the crown. However, when they turned on her, especially those, if y'all have never watched The Queen with Helen Mirren, and it deals with the death from the night Diana died until just after right after the funeral. That's it's all true, where the Queen was keeping the boys up there to protect them, right? I know where she was covered. I've seen that movie enough. She was trying to protect them, the Queen. And everybody wanted to lay eyes on him and see him and see him and see him. We want to see you. We want to see you. Hey, Sin. Where's Sin? Look, hold on. Do you see this, Sin? Hold on. Let me make myself huge. Hold on. I got look. I've got my necklace and my ring on. Y'all can't see it, but y'all know. Sin and Randy know what it is. Yeah, she would take him to homeless shelters in the middle, at night, and McDonald's, and I hope that I have a feeling Prince Harry will be like that. William is stuck. William is stuck in a job he didn't ask for. Couldn't have a better woman beside him. I'll say that. He could not have a better woman beside him. She does not put one foot wrong. But sometimes, just fuck up one time. Kate, just wear your hat backwards. Do something. I'm tired of it. Not without that. I do want to, I'm going to end this in a minute because I know people have things to do and all that. And we've set that Spare will be our book. And we'll read at least, let's see, Sunday, I'll put up a time that we'll meet and we'll discuss the first, let's say, do y'all think 5 chapters is too much to read from Tuesday to Sunday? If you do, just let me know, and I'll drop it down to 3. Let's just drop it down to 3. 3. We'll discuss the first 3 chapters on Sunday. All right, you want to do it? I of course I do. The Good Onion, yes I do. I love it. I can't wait for it to come back out. I will tell you what I did not appreciate from The Crown is their portrayal of Wallace Simpson and Edward. I did not, because those two, well, he wasn't, but Wallace Simpson was a miserable old whore. You heard it here first. She did not want nothing to do with him. She did not want to marry him. She got sucked in because he dropped that crown for her and they were stuck together. And I have read so many books on her, on the situation. Or I've read their letters back and forth. I've got a book of their letters. And I did not, it wasn't a loving, adoring thing. She was horrible to that little thing. Oh, yeah, she was a damn Nazi too, but yeah, so was he. So we are reading Spare. Hold on, I'm going to show you, Brantley, baby. I'm going to show you everything. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't show you nothing. Square shades for this. Do this. Do this. There you go. And it's coming out the 10th. Here's the prices. If you have audible.com, there's a free trial. You get it for 30 days. This Kindle says read with our free app. And I'm a Prime member, so I don't pay. I used to absolutely never buy a new book, right? I never bought a brand new book. That's stupid. But so I would go and get the used ones from Amazon. And so by the time and they always have shipping. There's very, very rarely you see free shipping. But nowadays, with Prime and not paying shipping, I get it cheaper buying it new. I feel, hey, Sour Girl, how are you? I feel guilty buying a new book. Does that make sense? When you've been a mother, and I'm saying this, when you have been an active mother, and by active mother, I mean children under 18, for 30, going on 37 years, okay? And you worked, and you're the only one that worked, and, then you got married and you had some other children. I never made it a point to buy anything for myself because everybody always needed something else. So buying used books made me feel better. And then yeah, it does. It's just I'm conditioned to do it. But then I really made an effort when after I married Chris to buy a book or buy 2 books or whatever. And Betty Davis, me too. Do you want to talk about her biography? Do you know Betty? I'm going to tell you a little thing about Betty Davis, and I learned this by reading. Shit, hold on. I can't believe I'm forgetting her name. Hold on. Shit. The designer for the films. Why am I not thinking of her name? Edith Head. Edith Head. So Edith Head, I don't know if you ever watch an old movie. If you go through there and look at designers or whatever, if you see Edith Head, stay there. She worked a lot with Alfred Hitchcock. She worked with everybody. She's got I think she had about 9 Oscars. But I was reading her autobiography, and so she would talk about the women that she dressed, and one of them obviously was Betty Davis in All About Eve. Well, apparently Betty had these pendulous breasts, and she hey Bama G, hey Constance Sue. She refused to wear a bra because she thought that bras would give her breast cancer. Side note, she did get breast cancer later on in life. So Edith Head had to figure out how to get those boobs hoisted up, right? Without a bra. So Edith Head put the bra inside of the dress. Almost like I'm holding my boobs up like y'all can see. Almost like a long line bra. Do y'all remember that? Did anybody get married and have to wear a long line bra? I did. But anyway, that's how I know about Betty Dave. And I'll tell you this. Edith had talked about dressing all these stars and what on them that she had to hide, like a big butt, or because back then it wasn't good. Big butt, little boobs, ugly hands, big shoulders, long neck. She talked about every star that she had to try to figure out how to hide it, except for Grace Kelly. Rear Window. She dressed her for Rear Window, and she said Grace Kelly had not one flaw. Welcome to the screening room, and I'm talking about it right now. Yes, Crawford's shoulders. That they were big, Brantley, but so they decided to make them bigger. But anyway, Grace Kelly had nothing that she had to hide. So I think we all knew that. You gonna look for that, but what, the Edith Head book? Oh, she was perfect. I just watched Hello? What?
No.
We what?
I want to say goodnight.
All right. I love you.
You camel?
I am.
Hi, guys.
Okay.
No,
My daughter doesn't want to give me a kiss.
I give you a hug.
Hold on. Edith Head. Oh, let me see.
I love you.
I bet if I look on my thing, Vicky, I can find it. I love you
You're my
too.
favorite.
Vicky, if you, I have it. It's, do me a favor. Do you see an Edith Head book over there? Edith Head. I think it's on the kitchen table.
Is it the name of the book or the author?
Well, no, she's not the author. She's the subject. Edith Head. I might have it here, right over here.
What's the
You haven't read it in years. What ain't you ain't read it in years? Hey, Carrie, my sweet love.
Edith Head?
Oh, everybody say, hey, baby, 681.
Ew, the spider webs. The spider webs.
All right. I'll get a picture of it, Vicky. It's a good book. I love that book. Edith Head's. Oh my God, I love that book.
What color is it?
It's white, I think.
Oh, okay.
Like I have her over there. I've got her over there in the library. Hold on. She's in the library. Right? Randy, the library.
Oh, I saw Catherine Spring.
It might still be on. I think I know where it is. Oh, Mommy Dearest. Oh, Lord.
I kind of gave up on looking halfway through. I got distracted by the other thing.
She stopped looking. She hasn't even looked at it yet. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. I am going to.
Oh, it's a tiny book about Mary.
Hold on. What am I going to do? Can y'all see this?
I'm not seeing it.
Hold on. I'm going to see. I know I bought it off Amazon, so hold on.
Oh, you have so many books.
I do. I know. And I've got so many to add to it. I don't know what I'm going to do.
You need to build you another bookcase.
All right. Can you do me a favor?
No. Yeah, what is it?
Can you go upstairs?
Am I going to come back downstairs?
Go. All right. Yes. Hello, love. Hello, Julie. Julie, yes. And I can tell you why. Do y'all? Listen, we could do this all night long. Rebecca, do you know Sour Girl that is free on YouTube? Hey, Savage. I'm not burning the Duke. I love Duke because, do y'all want to know why I love Duke? I mean, obviously I didn't go to Duke, but Doris Duke, who was a major heiress in the 20s, 30s, whatever, her father invented the little cigarette roll. Like they used to, have to roll your own. He designed the cigarette roll that, big companies had. And he was so fucking rich, right? And she was just a little girl. And he gave money to a little college in North Carolina. So they named it Duke University. That's why I love Duke. And you want to know something else? Doris Duke went to that school one time because girls couldn't go back then. Just saying. T, hello. I know. But no, I'll tell you why. Well, it started out. So Joan Crawford had been around, all right, and I'm not saying that's sexual. I'm saying she'd been around. She'd been making silent films. She's been, working on this, working on that. Her big rival was Norma Shearer, who was her husband, Norma Shearer's husband, kind of ran the studio, basically. I can't remember the name right now. Anyway, I got a picture of them upstairs. And when Betty Davis, Joan came from like gin joints and dance dancing. Whereas Betty came from the theater. Okay, the theater. And so they would compete for different roles that Joan thought she put her time into, right? She thought, I've put my time in here, but now Betty always was jealous of Joan because Joan was prettier, and Betty was terribly in love with Francho Tone, which was Joan Crawford's second husband. And Joan walked in on Francho and Mr. Tone, and there you go, Rain. That's my favorite movie. That's my favorite movie. The Women. That movie, I could tell you stories about that movie too. The day it started filming, Rain, the day that the film began, Norma Shearer and Joan Crawford circled around the whole lot, not wanting to be the first one there out of the two. Didn't want to be the first one there, so they both kept circling. And finally, like, somebody went outside and said, "For fuck's sake, you've been circling around for 20 minutes. Can we get in here?" So thank you, Sam. So, and then there was a big fight about a dress. And I think it was the dress that I know they argued about the very last scene. Joan Crawford had that gold dress on, that sparkly gold. And no, Norman did not want that to happen. And it happened. So, yeah, it was like, oh, and one time, okay, do you remember, if y'all have never seen the movie, but Vicky them have, I guess, Rain Girl has. There's that when Joan Crawford's on the phone with Steven, she's at work, and that actress is walking back and forth, giving her digs. They shot that one time with a cameraman that Norma Shearer liked. So Joan Crawford would not keep going until they reshot it with the cameraman that she liked. And that poor actress who was actually in love with, you didn't, okay. We can, no, I'll find it. I'll find it. Yeah, trust me. I have all the scoops. I have way too much scoop. I shouldn't know as much as I do, but it's all right. Yeah, it's the Nancy Drew. I don't think it's a first edition Nancy Drew, but it's definitely a Nancy Drew.
It's old.
Yeah, it's very old. Thank you. Thank you. This movie, Rain. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. Is Joan Crawford in that movie? Rain? Because that's a good movie. That's a damn good movie. Gloria Swanson did it in the silent films. And no, it's not anywhere like that. It's like maybe that big. I don't know. I'll find it. All right. So we got our book set.
What books you guys reading?
We're going to read The Spare. We're going to read Spare. It's not the Spare. We will meet next Sunday to discuss the first few chapters because I know people got to catch up.
Can I read this?
So what?
It's the kitchen glassware of the Depression years.
Don't make fun of my reference books.
No, that looks fascinating, Mom. That looks fascinating.
It's Carrie. It's going to be Spare, the Prince Harry book that's coming out on Happy New Year to you. Come around more, please. So yeah, it's going to be. Oh God, no, Pepsi Cola. Get it right, Julie. It was Pepsi. Don't make that mistake. She'll haunt you tonight, Renee. Oh. You just all right. So Renee, if you are interested in the book club, we're gonna do Spare, the Prince Harry book. It comes out Tuesday, the 10th. We're gonna have because I know people gotta go get it. If you didn't already pre-order it. So I think on next Sunday we'll just discuss the first couple, maybe 3 chapters, and then after that, we'll pick up a little, like, maybe 5 chapters a week or something like that. Because I know, like I said this before you got here.
5 chapters a week?
Well, people have things to do.
I can barely read a page a day.
Oh, Lord.
I get distracted.
So, if that is something you're interested in, we hope you do. She has my sense of humor, and it's really getting on my nerves. She's not as funny as I am. Order it, Sour Girl, because like we all just said a little while ago, we all love drama, right? And we do. But sometimes the same old drama gets a little bit old. So we're going to read royal family drama. We're just going to be nosy. Get right up in it.
I love knowing all the drama.
I know you do. And then, hey, if y'all want to do, part of my
you should read this one.
Part of my why do I always start taking my jewelry off before I get on? I'm just gonna start taking it off. Take my shirt off. My members are the screening room, and it's because I love old movies, and I never discuss old movies. I've really got to figure out something really good to do with the membership because I absolutely love old movies, and I know a lot of y'all do. In fact, when we were it's gonna start going off like crazy. When we were in Savages on Fuck It Up Friday, we got taught, and everybody started talking about the nostalgia of old shows that we watched on television. That was fun. It's fun to relive that stuff. So maybe we'll do that on my thing and just talk about old movies and old, because I've got a wealth of knowledge that no one should have. It's quite troubling, but looks like I know, right? I got my little. Hold on. Put my little earrings up. Hold on. This is ridiculous.
You never even finished this one book, Mom.
Let me see. Do you know why? Let me see that. All right. You want to know why I didn't finish this book?
Why?
All right. I want y'all to look. Charlie Chaplin's autobiography. Are you ready for this? Shh. Look at that shit. But wait. You see how little those do you see that?
Did you give up on it?
I didn't give up on it, but I don't need to know everything he ordered from a fish and chip shop when he was 7.
Oh, you did your eyes.
Here's the thing. He had a horrible childhood. His mother was crazy. His father left.
Well, the most famous.
He had to put her at the end in a... It's horrible. And I say horrible, he had a horrible life. Put it back up there. I'll finish reading it one day. No pictures. Ain't no pictures in that one. It is, Julie, it was good. It was just so like, I don't need every effing detail.
Did you finish this one?
Of course. You're pulling out books asking me if I finished them. Are you stoops? That's one of my thousands. Anyway.
Is she? Oh, there's pictures in this one.
Well, you know what? No. But the movie Chaplin, Randy, is pretty good. And quite frankly, while I was reading that, the movie came out, and that's probably why I didn't finish it. I didn't need to. I didn't need to. That's sad but true. I probably why I didn't finish it. But the movie's good. Anyway, all right. Well, Jenny's getting ready to go on and all that great stuff. So, that's a good book.
It's you.
Bitch. All right, keep it over there. Anyway, we'll take a stroll around my library at another time. But Jenny's getting ready to come on. Thank y'all for joining me for this book club. I think we're going to have fun. And yeah, read it online, Renee, and then we'll just discuss it. Because it's like I said before, I think we're going to have little bitty bombshells coming out of this every other day, quite frankly. So we're going to need to discuss. All right? We're going to need to discuss. Take notes and discuss. All right. I love you all very much. Thank you. And I will see you very, very soon. In fact, tomorrow morning, Savage is having... You should tell my birthday. Why do I want to tell him your birthday's on the 18th? I told him my grandma's was on the 22nd.
I'm also important.
Who cares? I love y'all. I love y'all. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone.
Oh, I found the book.
You stoops. Oh, here it is. I found it.
How is it on?
Oh, I keep sitting. Hold on, I ain't in the broadcast yet. I'm just sitting here.